As we all know, when we talk of AgroFood, we are not talking only about agriculture. And as defined, it refers to the entire agricultural food system, encompassing the production of crops, livestock, and fisheries, as well as processes of storing, processing, transportation, marketing, as well as consumption of food products. I close the quote. And as we sit here today, this day is important, not only because of its launching, but we know that it is a defining moment in our collective pursuit to position agriculture as the bedrock of South Sudan's economy and catalyst for sustainable development. We know, you know, and I know that to get out of the situation in which we are as people of South Sudan, we have to heavily invest in agriculture. All of us know what we need to do, and we have the support that we have. But why are we not fully investing in agriculture? It's because we feel that we have oil everywhere you go. We are always proud of our oil. We have oil in South Sudan. I come from South Sudan where there is oil. And instead of being a blessing, it is more like a curse to us. Because this is where you find that we are having a lot of issues. We are suffering because we had put a lot of our belief in oil. But now, as mentioned earlier, when crisis in Sudan turn up and our pipeline is destroyed, where will oil go out? If you find that this is the only thing we rely on, and then we cannot move forward. And we are indeed blessed. The land is there, and I'm happy that some states are heavily invested in agriculture, especially the Equatorian region, and also some states in South Sudan. Some areas are affected by floods, some by insecurity, especially communal conflicts. But of course, there are those who are trying. But there are those also among us who are not doing anything in agriculture. So we are not benefiting from that. If you look at our pride as South Sudanese, the day our president, His Excellency General Salva Kiir Mayardit, launched the Buma, Badinglo, and Jongolei landscape, all of us maybe watched on TV, some of us attended, and we saw how many animals are there in South Sudan, especially the antelopes. We were told there were over 5 million, larger than those in Serengeti. And Serengeti, for those who know, is our wildlife attraction. Many people will go, and South Sudan has it, but are we benefiting from it? Of course not. We are busy killing our animals, the young ones, the pregnant ones, all of them. We don't want to know that the younger ones are the ones that can reproduce. People just shoot randomly. They are running away. They are going to Kenya, some are going to Tanzania, and we'll be left with the song of, we have the largest wildlife, but we will not be benefiting from it. You look at the issue of gold. We talk of gold. I don't know where it is, but we hear about it. It might be there. Livestock. In some places, like Jongolei State, for example, Greater People, and maybe others, it has become a source of conflict where people are fighting instead of making sure that those cattle are kept in a way that they can produce milk. They are used for trading, but instead, they are being used for fighting. People fight over them. Some are raiding. Some are, of course, having conflicts of marriages. So that is how we are using them as people of South Sudan. But I want to say that as Minister of Trade, And all of us have seen that we are relying heavily on importation of almost everything. When I say almost, I know we talk of fish, we talk of gum arabic, that is probably, and few oil, we talked of oil. These are few things that we can say we are exporting, but they do not have the value addition. So in that sense, we are not even gaining, because those who buy them actually go and repackage. If in case of fish, they go and send it again as made in those countries, Congo especially, and others also. So we are not even being visible. And in terms of imports, things like food is being imported. But I can say that we have improved a bit. In the past, I remember vegetables, even fruit, when we buy them, we find that they are almost perishing because they are perishable goods. But now we find that there are some, in some areas, that are being produced. And that is at least moving towards a positive step. But what saddens me sometimes is, regardless of the environment that we have and the capacity that we have, as much as we are proud that we are producing them, if you go along even the river, you will find that even those who are cultivating, there are many foreigners who are coming even to cultivate here. It is not bad for them to come, but it will be encouraging that instead of our people saying that we don't have food, we rely also on other people to come and cultivate on our soil, while we have that advantage of being in such a country where we can use our potential to cultivate our own land. So let us encourage ourselves to invest heavily on agriculture.